Yeah, I had to struggle. Yeah, I had to hustle. Yeah, whoa. Yeah, I had to struggle.
After
yeah. I had to struggle for this. I was just broke the bad bitches I never could hit. Now I pull up in some shit. Draped in designer, I spent like a band on my fit.
What it do, family? It's your girl Tamika, and I am back. I am back with another video. Listen, if it's your first time here, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Turn those post notifications on so we can always stay connected. Shout out to S&T Squad Gang. Yo, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming back and tuning in. I really, really, really appreciate it. Listen, man, today's video, dude, I wanted to kind of do a thoughts and opinions video. Well, actually, you know what I'm saying, this is just facts. You know what I'm saying? This is facts or whatever video. And honestly speaking, dude, like, if you don't really want to hear positivity and you don't want to look at positivity or just like love people and stuff, I'm going to ask that y'all just leave right now. Go ahead and leave. Go ahead and get on out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's positive vibes only. Baby, can you bring me my wedding ring? I don't want people to be acting like, you know what I'm saying, like, damn, she ain't even married. But this particular video, whatever, I wanted to talk about Queen Naija and the post that she put up on Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? That proves how much Clarence NYC really cares about CJ, man. I really want to talk about this. So without further ado, man, we about to slide right into this video, man. Queen Naija said, I remember when we first found out I was pregnant and you cried like a baby and you were scared of what fatherhood would be like. You knew you had to set aside yourself now and put someone else before you. You were no longer the baby anymore. Now, before we get into the rest of the post, I remember when they first addressed the situation about Clarence crying.
He actually instantly started crying.
Facts. I'm not going to lie.
He instantly started crying.
I'm not going to lie, because I was not even ready for that.
You wasn't expecting it.
And for me, I haven't even had a scare. Immediately, like, I feel like I messed up. Truthfully. You're on the verge of, like, doing what you're finally, like, destined to do. You get what I'm saying? And now, you already, like, have a kid, like, and, like, I felt like I messed us up. A lot of y'all don't know because I haven't like opened up like that side, but like I grew up without a dad, and like my dad was like in and out my life. He came more in my life when I was like in the teens and in high school. I started playing basketball and stuff. He started coming around more, but as a kid I didn't grow up with a dad, so I know how that feels. You get what I'm saying? So at that moment, it immediately, like, I turned into the dad.
Yeah.
Like in that exact moment.
In like one moment changed your whole life.
And what I just really don't understand is that sometimes, like, we live in a place where they feel like men shouldn't share the same emotions as women. You know, when a woman gets pregnant or whatever, she starts thinking about, you know what I'm saying, giving her child this future and, you know, not being like their mother might have been or their father might have been. I mean, you want to be for this child everything that you might not have had when you were growing up. Now, what I don't understand is I don't understand why sometimes they feel like a man won't go through that same thought process. You know what I'm saying? My brother cried too. You know what I mean? He was only 23 years old or whatever. He was in a relationship similar to Clarence. You know what I'm saying? But we do live in an age where a lot of our uncles and things like that didn't have a family dynamic. You know what I mean? And my brother, he feared that for his son. He wanted his son to have all those things that he did not. So he cried. You know what I'm saying? So what I don't understand sometimes is why, you know what I'm saying, people have a tendency to want to be very, very dismissive of males' feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't feel the same feel like us women do. You know what I mean? But I just think that's completely crazy. But let's go ahead and proceed with the post. You also feared how you would turn out as a dad because of your own situation with your father. But look at you now. You stepped up and did what you were supposed to do. Supported me through my whole pregnancy. Never made me feel uncomfortable during my pregnancy. Catered to me. And now you do it for our son. Not only your biological son, but you also accepted my firstborn CJ into your life as well. I want to address this right here too, because I think this was like a key point. You know, some people will see this and be like, you know what I'm saying, oh yeah, he supported her through her whole pregnancy. You know, that's what he's supposed to do. You know, he accepted her firstborn. That's what he's supposed to do. you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. And that's true, you know what I mean? And if I could recall, like, the man had never said anything about doing those things. He just did it, you know, and a lot of people didn't understand, oh, why is he with her everywhere? You know, why is he there? Why is he there? You know what I'm saying? And he was just doing those things without telling people why he was there. You know what I'm saying? But that's something different entirely. But what I don't understand, if we're in a situation, and let's just say the woman of the household or the woman of the co-parenting is the breadwinner. Let's just say that. So what I don't understand, if that's what parents supposed to do, why is there a problem when the woman have to travel and the man have to stay home with the kids? Why? Why is it that a person can say, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, this person always have the children? Well, yeah, he do. She's working. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand it. I feel like it's sometimes a double standard when it comes down to things. But let's proceed with the rest of the post. And love him as if he was yours too. Even though he have his dad in his life, you still show love even when you told yourself in the past you would never do this. You grown so much in this time, and I'm so happy to see more happy stages in your life as a father. You killing it, baby. Happy Father's Day. You are appreciated. Now, I couldn't wait to talk about this part. You know what I'm saying? Because some people would completely misconstrue what this woman was saying. Now, she worded it as, you know what I'm saying, you did these things even when you said you would never do these things. Now, that particular line had nothing to do about CJ, okay? You know what I'm saying? That particular line was, and I'm going to play a clip because I just like to bring receipts. It's better when you just have an actual receipt.
My whole life, like as a teen and all that, like just growing up and watching things and seeing my mom go through things, seeing my, like just my family go through things. I mean, I always said that I would never date a girl with a kid. I would never date a girl with a kid. That's what I said. The reason why I said that wasn't because I'm against girls with kids. I've always thought like that's like stressful, like, you know what I mean? You got to deal with a lot more. There's a lot more drama and stuff like that. But and that was my thought process, and that's all I knew. You get what I'm saying? All I knew was what I could see and what I saw and learned. You get what I'm saying? What I seen people go through, what I see on TV, or what I see. You know what I'm saying? It's always like drama, more drama or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? As y'all know, me and Queen like are dating. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, as y'all know, she has a son named CJ, which probably the whole world knows. You know what I'm saying? That kid is lit. But yeah, so she has a kid, and basically it's like how do I feel about that? And basically like how I feel about that, like I'm totally 100% fine with it. And it's like I feel like now that I'm older, I look at it different and see different, like, you know what I'm saying? As I got older, I realized it's like when you care for someone, like not like the little things don't like matter. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like in my situation it's very special because CJ is like such a cool kid. And honestly, me and CJ would be in here running around playing video games and stuff. Crazy that I got to this point, like mentally and like matured to the point where I feel like this, because like I was young-minded before and just thought like, oh nah, nah, I'm not having. Really don't feel like a stepdad. You know what I'm saying? A stepdad is someone that has to step in a boy's life. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's not my role. Yeah, that's not my role because his father is like fully in his life. You know what I'm saying? His mother is fully in his life. So like that is not my role. You know what I'm saying? He's being raised by both his parents. He always like he calls me Care Bear. We're just cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? He asked me to play games, like do things like. get juice and stuff. Like he's an easygoing kid. That kid actually needs like his own show, or he needs like a camera, like so he can start vlogging himself, because that kid is lit.
You know what I'm saying, or whatever. He stated before Queen, you know what I'm saying, let's be technical, before Queen, his feelings was he didn't want to date a woman with kids. You know what I'm saying? Now we can't do the double standard thing. Now we've been talking about it this whole video. We got to keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Now there are women, you know what I mean, who would not date a man because he has children, baby mothers, or however you want to say it. You know what I mean? Now what I don't understand is, why is there a problem when a man feel the same way? You know what I mean? That's crazy to me. That's beyond me. You know what I mean? I don't understand like why it goes away when it's a woman like, I don't want to date no man with kids, but then when a man say, I don't want to date no woman with kids, you know what I'm saying, it's a problem. Why is that? You know what I mean? And sometimes people can take that out of context and make it feel like, oh yeah, he never accepted CJ, or he don't love CJ, or things of that nature. I just want to know, how in the entire fuck did you get that from that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to understand how people in general thought process will work. The man did not want to date a woman with kids at first. Everybody have a fear of that, because you have to think about the extension of the kids, which mean AKA a baby mama or a baby daddy, and sometimes a person just do not have the energy to want to have to deal with those things. But then sometimes shit like falling in love happens, and all the things that you said you would never do, you end up doing it. Life. It's what the fuck we go through in life. So I don't understand sometimes why I be completely foreign when it's Queen and Clarence. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, trying to help me understand it. Now, a lot of people would think that this man does not care about CJ. And one thing I have learned to find out is that when it comes down to children and animals, they're going to be completely transparent on how they feel about a person. If a child senses that you got bad energy, she do not want to come to your ass. Period. It's going to be known. Same thing with a dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dog lover. I got one. And when he got a different feeling of energy with somebody in the crib, he'll just be looking. And that lets me know that he know that's something I don't even know. And I trust his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going off a clear feeling. You know what I mean? You can't fake a feeling or whatever. And so what I want to do is, I want to just show some clips of CJ completely loving Clarence. Because, you know, a man can fake for the camera, but a kid can't. So let's take a look at these clips.
Without you here with me, but now I'm standing looking in the mirror, wondering whatever happened to our love. Deep down I thought that there would always be an us. Since you disappeared, I know the time don't wait for no one. You gotta say what you want. If you were here with me now, I'd tell you you're the one, 'cause you're the closest.
Partner change of scenery. I know y'all probably like, damn, you was just at the crib. Now you, yeah, now I'm at work. Shit, you got to get it in how you get it in. But listen, in conclusion to my video, I just want to say one thing. Look, YouTubers are not journalists. I get that. Everything is based upon views and likes. And I mean, honestly speaking, we are getting close to the end of the month. I know people got to get it in. I get that part. You know what I'm saying? We're not journalists. But what I will say is that, you know, when you have a platform, you know, you have a responsibility to whoever you're doing a story on to at least try to dig in the crates and get as much legitimate information as you can before you spread a whole bunch of fuckery to the masses. You know what I'm saying? Even with my problems with Chris Sales, you know what I'm saying? I make sure that I go in the crates and I bring a legitimate receipt to support on why I feel the way that I feel. And I feel like as YouTubers, we have a responsibility to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. And there's some YouTubers that do practice that. And then there's others that do not. And I just want to say this one thing. You know what I'm saying? For you, or for anyone, to take a sentence that somebody put in their post and make it so huge to where you're now saying, oh yeah, now I can probably kind of see that this man is mistreating this child. When you go to those fucking lengths, shame on y'all. Shame on you. Like, people don't understand. This shit is forever. When you put something on this forum, it's forever. You know what I'm saying? It's forever. You know what I mean? And for you to go as low as saying that you can see why this man probably has mistreated a child and you have children, speaking in general, shame on you. Like, dead serious. I want to do this, man. Look, for anybody who support me or support my page, I'm gonna need for y'all to stop giving certain people views, okay? Because one thing I can say is that, you know what I mean, a fire needs to be fed. And as long as you ain't feeding the fire, it can't go nowhere. You know what I mean? If you really, really support these folks, stop giving views to these people who you know just trying to get money out here. You know what I mean? Because now it seems like integrity means nothing. Nothing. And I refuse. I'm going to probably always be at 15K, y'all, because I refuse to compromise my integrity, you know what I'm saying, for views and likes and shit. I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? You cannot sit up here and say and put in a person's mind that this man could be mistreating his boy just because you don't like the woman that he's with. Shame on you, bro. You should be ashamed of yourself. Like, dead ass fucking serious. Whoever you are. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I thank you guys for watching. I want to know how you guys feel in the comments. Drop it down below. You can like this video, you don't have to. But if you feel like I'm making a little bit of sense, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. You know what I mean? And drop down in the comments if you don't agree with what I'm saying. I would love to hear different perspectives. But what I don't want is I do not want any disrespect in these comments. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they're just thoughts and opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like, that serious. So with that being said, I'm going to catch y'all, man.
I put them numbers up, you know it's going down. My middle finger up, cause I don't fuck around.